Hello, everybody. Back for another top fives, the ASX Exchange Traded Funds. Our daily horizon view. Today is the 5th of the 3rd, 2019. We closed up 1.17% at 6,281 points. Not another great day for commodities. Gold, silver, copper, iron ore, aluminium all down. Oil was up a little. Top 5 percentage rises. We had ETF, which is a new one. So this is UBS IQ Morningstar Australia ETF. This is kind of like a moat ETF. So this is quite a new one into the market, I think. Then we had MNRS, which is our miners ETF. So that one tracks the Nasdaq Global X Australia gold miners, excluding Australia. NVA, that's our VanEck Vectors Australian property. So that one tracks returns of Market Vectors Australia A-REITs index. So really that one's composed of the 11 top performing Australian property funds. AUMF, that's our iShares Australia MSCI Australia Multi-Factor ETF. Up next we had IHHY, which is our iShares Global High Yield Bond. So that's a hedged ETF. So that one measures the performance of fixed rate high yield corporate bonds across global developed markets. So our top 5 percentage falls for today. We had HACK, so that's our BetaShares Global Cybersecurity ETF. Not a major fall, and looking at 2.42%. Reasonable volume though. Next up we had Physical Platinum, so the ETP MPT, that holds Physical Platinum in HSBC Bank in America. We had CETF, which is our China VanEck Vectors Australia AMC SCI 300 ETF. So that's a synthetic, and that tracks the 300 largest stocks on the China A share market. Up next we had QR. That's our ETFs, S&P Biotech. So that one tracks the S&P Biotechnology Select Industry Index. Then we had Tech. So that tracks your Morningstar Global Technology ETF. That one's actually built around a moat as well. So you have Morningstar's criteria for a moat. So they've applied that to the tech industry. Up next we have our top $5 rises. At IHHY, which is our Global High Yield Bond ETF. So it's hedged back to Australian dollar. After that one, we had IHOO, which is our iShares Global 100. So global biggest 100 businesses globally. That one's hedged back to Australian dollar. Up after that, we had VAP, which is Australian Property Securities ETF. the Vanguard fund. Then we had IAA, which is the iShares Asia 50 top 50 ETF. So that one looks at the biggest Asian businesses. After that, we had Core, which is the ETF's global core infrastructure. So that was one that came up yesterday that I hadn't seen before. That one tracks the 75 least volatile listed infrastructure companies, so globally in developed markets. So it's a sort of a hedge against volatility. So top fives are dollar falls. We had IHVV, which is our hedged version of iShares S&P 500. Then we had our physical metals basket. So this one's also got your precious metals, and that's held in HSBC Bank in US. So physical metal behind that one as well. Up after that one, we had SPY. So that's the State Street Spider S&P 500 ETF. So all the big companies have a version of that one. That's a smaller fund from memory. Then up after that, we had our physical platinum ETF. So once again, that one's also held, the physical platinum is also held in the HSBC Bank in the US. And after that one, we had IVV, which is the unhedged iShares S&P 500 ETF. One of the bigger ones traded on the index. Then we had our top 5 number of trades. So first up, with quite a large volume, you get 1,300 trades, which is the biggest amount of trades I've seen since I started doing this. So we can expect to see quite a lot of volume for this stock, and also quite a lot of value, because this is one of the bigger ones traded on the ASX. So that's our Vanguard Australian Shares ETF. So that tracks the top 300 companies on the ASX. Up after that, we had IKO. That's our South Korea ETF. That's hedged back to Australian dollars. So that one just looks at the biggest stocks on the Korean exchange. Then we had IVV with quite a high number of trades. So that's, once again, it's our iShares S&P 500 ETF for iShares. Then we had our Vanguard MSCI Index International Share ETF. So that one tracks all the international companies, obviously excluding Australia. Yeah, a reasonable amount of trades for that ETF today. Then we had VAF. VAF's one that I don't recall coming out before the last week or two since we've been doing this. Little presentation. VAF's a Vanguard Australia Fixed Interest Index ETF. So that one is backed by securities issued by Commonwealth Government of Australia, also the state government authorities and treasury corporations. So income. We had our volume. We should see quite a bit of volume for VAS. So VAS, our volume, we had 1.2 million shares traded today, followed by a US dollar. I mean, you can see the quite a large difference in volume, 10, 11 times the volume for VAS today. Up after USD is IOZ. That's our core, our iShares core S&P ASX 200 ETF. So still good volume through for that, 86,000. Up after that, we had Asia. So that's our BShares Asia Technology Tigers ETF, your top 50 technology and online retail stocks. Followed by China New, which is the VanEck Vectors China New Economy ETF, tracking the sort of newer economy companies in China. Looking at value, so we should see our VAS, Vanguard Australian Shares Index, pop in again. So value-wise, it's done almost $100 million today. So 89,600,000. So I mean, you can see quite a bit of difference from the next highest value ETF traded today, and that was our iShares S&P 500 ETF. Up after that is VGS, so reasonable value traded through that as well. Then we had STW, which is our State Street Spider S&P ASX 200. And up after that we had our high interest cash ETF, that's a beta share as well. As always, this is information. Doing our own research is critical, and gaining a better understanding of how things operate is what this is designed to do. So really just trying to educate people so we can start investing in and have confidence to do things ourselves. So, you know, we really want to break the glass ceiling, so crack our own financial sky. Thanks.